Break the board sports. It's your boy RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe. NFL betting trends. Let's get right into them. First one I want to hop into the Detroit Lions at the Cincinnati Bengals. Lions laying 10.5. Your over under is 49.5. 85% of tickets and 56% of bets on the Lions. 15% of tickets and 44% of the handles on the Bengals. That over under 49.5. 55% of bets to the over. 62% of the handle to the over compared to just 38% of the total bets of the handle going to the under. As far as your trends for this game, Detroit, they've been on a tear, 17-3 over the last 20 games overall. Head-to-head with the Bengals, though, they're only 1-6 against the spread. However, the Bengals coming off that horrible Monday night performance. Jake Browning and the offense couldn't get anything going, and we know that defense is absolutely horrific. The over has cashed 7 of the last 10 games for the Lions, 6-2 against the spread over their last 8. The over is also cashed 7 of the last 8 games that the Cincinnati Bengals have played at home. Well, look at this. Obviously, laying 10.5 on the road isn't something you want to be accustomed to doing. Gets you in a lot of trouble. I think if you're looking at a 3-team 10-point teaser, absolutely the way to go would be the Lions. Getting them down to pick. The Lions on the road have cashed that money line 9 of the last 10 games, put you up 9 units, about 48% return on your investment. We talked about the Bengals have hit the game total over 7 of their last 8 home games. If you've been following that trend, you're up 5.9 units, about a 67% return on your investment. And they've hit the first half game total over, which right now that sets 24.5. They've hit that 12 of their last 19 games. That would put you up 3.9 units. So no play for me other than putting the Lions in those 3-team 10-point teasers. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Washington Redskins will travel to the Los Angeles Chargers. Obviously, the Chargers got all kinds of injury troubles. They're missing both their left tackle and their right tackle. Washington will be without Terry McLaurin. However, Jalen Daniels will be back in the mix. Right now, Chargers laying 3. They're getting 77% of bets and 87% of the handle compared to just 23% of bets and 13% of the handle for the Commanders. 47.5 is your over-under, 62% of bets to the over, 38% of bets going to the under in this one. Washington 9-3 straight up their last 12 games, but against the Chargers, historically not very good ATS. 1-4-1 ATS over their last 6, 1-5 straight up against the Chargers in that time. They've just not been very good when they play the Chargers. Chargers, Jim Harbaugh, 12-4 against the spread over their last 16. The under between these two teams, that's cashed 4 of the last 6 games that these two have played each other. Washington, a couple trends for you on there. They've hit that fourth quarter over 14 of their last 20 games right now. Fourth quarter total sets at 12.5. If you've been following that, you're up 7.3 units, about a 32% return on your investment. Chargers 15-7 ATS their last 22 games on the first half spread. If you've been following that, you're up 8 units, about a 31% return on your investment. And same thing for the game, 15-7 ATS over the last 22. They've been a covering machine for bettors. That would put you up 7.3 units, about a 30% return on your investment. Washington, first half game total overs have been good to bettors, 14-8 over the last 22. That would put you up 4.9 units, about a 19% return on your investment. For the Chargers, again, you don't want to bet the first half under. Those have only cashed 9 of the last 22 games. You'd be down 5 units and down about 20% return on your investment for that. Again, if you want all of our plays, $1.37 a day, breaktheboardsports.com. Moving on over, next game on the docket, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this one was a 3.5 for the longest. It has now stretched itself out to 4. Seattle getting 33% of bets, but 80% of the handle. 67% of the bets for the Bucs, but only 20% of the handle. Tells me a lot of the public likes the Bucs. They're kind of the trendy dog. Sharps are on the favorite of the Seahawks. You're over under 44.5, 75% of bets and 76% of the handle to the over. 25% of bets and 24% of the handle goes to the under for Seattle in this one. As far as some spreads to help you be a better handicapper here, Tampa Bay 9-3 straight up their last 12 games, 5-1 against the spread head to head against Seattle. They've matched up very well with Seattle. The over has cashed 13 of the last 19 games they've played. Seattle, they've been really good on the road, but surprisingly, the 12th man isn't what it used to be at home. They're just 2-7 against the spread over their last 9 home games, but 5-2 straight up the last 7 times they've met up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Couple other things here. Baker Mayfield on the road has been quite impressive. Tampa Bay, they've hit the first half game total over 15 of their last 21 games. That would put you up 9.25 units, about 38% return on your investment. Seahawks have hit the first half money line 11 of their last 20 games. That would put you up 5 units, about an 18% return on your investment in that one. Next game, go through on the docket. Indianapolis Colts against the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, this one's pretty much 7 across the board. There's a couple 7.5s. 64% of tickets and 64% of the handle. Perfectly cut piece of the pie there on the Colts. 36% of bets and 36% of the handle to the Raiders. Your over-under is 47.5 with 55% of bets going to the over and 45% going to the under. But what's interesting, 83% of the money is to that over 47.5 compared to just 17% of that handle going to the under. Vegas 1-4 ATS their last 5. The total's gone under 7 of the last 10 games the Raiders have played. Straight up, they've been horrific. 3-14 straight up over their last 17 games. But something really interesting here, the Raiders are 10-5 ATS the last 15 meetings with the Colts. Colts 7-2 their last 9 at home. They've been an extremely impressive team here at the start with Daniel Jones and company. I mean, if the guy doesn't drop that ball on the touchdown celebration before the end zone, they probably beat the Rams. And so Colts definitely looking up. The problem's going to be, can the Raiders slow down that run game? I think this one ticks more to the under because you have Alshon Jeffrey and Jonathan Taylor. I would expect the ball to be on the ground. Both teams try to run the ball. Raiders obviously don't want to get in a shootout. Anytime they got to put the ball in Geno Smith's hands is an absolute disaster. Raiders have hit the third quarter game total over, which right now is at 9.5. They've hit that 7 of the last 9 games on the road. That would put you up 4.7 units, about a 44% return on your investment. The Colts 14-6 to the first half over. If you've been following that trend, you're up 8.05 units, about a 32% return on your investment. Colts for the first quarter are only laying 2.5. That first quarter spread 12-7 over their last 19 games. That would put you up 3.9 units, about a 16% return on your investment. Best bets for us that we're going with this week. Let's run down through the docket. We got a 10-point teaser with the Cowboys at plus 7.5, flipping that line. The Lions at pick and the Patriots plus 18.5. Gave that out as a double unit. We also took the Raiders plus 7.5 in their game at the Colts. We took the Broncos plus 4.5 at the Eagles. Saints on the money line against the Giants this week. Also a 7-point teaser with the Bills and Ravens. I know Lamar's out, but Cooper Rush, when he's had time to prepare, has won some games over the course of his career. Titans plus 8.5 is the play. Washington Commanders plus 3 is the other play. And then on Monday night, we laid the 3 with the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Check out all of our other content. Again, it's designed to give you trends, analysis to help you become a better handicapper. Monday, 3 shows on the docket, including MLB and our Monday morning quarterback show. Happy betting, God bless, and happy handicapping.